Hey everybody, welcome back to ML Art and Design. I want to present to you Prototype's Studios Ryu kit. This one is, as all the other ones, limited to 150, sculpted by Eric Sosa, and again another wonderful kit to build and paint. This one here was done for a client who requested that the fireball be separate, magnetized, so that he can display it with the fireball on or off, depending on how he chooses to do so. The kit, as all the other ones, comes in several pieces and has to be built and then ultimately painted. Obviously, this is the player one, white gi, traditional red headband, and black belt color scheme. Went with a regular rock base, coinciding pretty much all the other ones that I've painted up, and this guy really commands a lot of presence when it's fully painted and ready to display. I mean, this guy here is showing so much force as he's doing the Hadouken, and Eric Sosa, again, I just keep saying it, is very masterful at the way that he depicts these characters. As you can see, the muscle sculptures, the folds in the clothes. I particularly love how this here swoops, and it gives the impression that the force is driving back, the wind from the pressure, and the headband flapping. It's just an awesome piece. This guy here comes, the piece breakdown is the arms are separate from the torso, the head is separate as well, and also the hair. The two legs are separate and they have to be assembled. The way I do it is I pin and glue everything. So there's pins, rods inside of the body, and glue securing him very well to make sure that he doesn't come loose in any way, shape, or form. He is detachable from the base. I'll get into that in a second. And the fireball is magnetized. You can see it there on the inside, and it'll go into, it fits perfectly into the hand here, where there's a magnet in there, which that was drilled out, and I used Abe's epoxy sculpt to then come back and give it the form of the hand. Again, very cool piece. There's limitless ways that you can paint them, obviously, and assemble him up to your liking. Paint wise, I have my skin tone process, which consists of a base skin tone with then coming in with the shadows and doing your your depth, making sure that you get all the muscles picked out and highlighted, etc. White gi, which was Tamaya white. I do subtle shading, as I've said many times in the videos before. I don't like very hard shade contrast. I think it just makes the piece flow. Also, you let the lighting do some of its magic as well. At the bottom here, the customer decided that he wanted to pretty much give it a little bit of a weathered look as well, like I did with the Sagat that I painted up. Just because he's wearing white, it's kind of awkward that he would be completely crystal clean if he's having a fight. But again, it's up to you however you want to do it. Rock base, dark tones coming in with some dry brushing, etc. Fireball, what I wanted to do was pretty much make the core of it as bright as possible, and then streak it out to the darker blues at the end, and in between there's some different blues, some turquoises, some striations that I did to give it the feathering look, as if it's going from light to dark, being the hot spot there and the coolest spot at the ends. There's also some pearlized and iridescent colors in there, just to give it the different flow. I'm gonna put the fireball on now and give you guys a spin with it on, and then show you how that displays. Like I said, this is just gonna basically go right in, and it's gonna pop right in. and the magnet is gonna hold it up, and it's a phenomenal display with the fireball. This guy here is the second one in the series. You know, Eric released Sagat, and then this guy, followed by, if I'm not mistaken, it was either Blanca and then Ken, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the order. But they're all limited to 150. I don't know how many more of these are left on the site. Drop by Prototype Studios and make sure that you definitely check them out. Don't miss out on this guy, man. It's an awesome piece, alright? Get you guys a little closer and we'll be all done with Ryu. Okay guys, here's Ryu closer. I want to make sure I showed you guys a little better view of the actual paint up. Like I said, I enjoy this guy. He's a great sculpt. Eric did a tremendous job with the way he brought him to life. As you can see, the shading is subtle but works. Look at the rock base and the actual little weathering here. I didn't go too heavy on it because I didn't want to really disrupt the rest of the paint flow and detract from the actual piece. But yeah, Ryu, fun as hell to build. Displays great with all the other guys. Probably the most iconic Street Fighter character there is out there, and Eric did him tremendous justice, man. I hope you guys like this guy, man, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact, leave a message, a comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Keep painting, keep the hobby going, and take care, guys. Until next time.